The dialogue Et tu, Brute from Julius Caesar is one of the most famous dialogues ever written. And here's why. Now, for those of you who are studying Julius Caesar or those who are reading Julius Caesar, you may already be familiar with the plan of assassinating Julius Caesar. It is in Act 3, Scene 1, where they actually decide to assassinate Julius Caesar. Now, everybody is gathered at the Senate House. They are having their discussion. And it is when Cinna kneels down before Julius Caesar that he actually gets up and he stabs Julius Caesar on the neck. This is followed by the other conspirators who stab Julius Caesar one after the other. And the very last person to stab him was Marcus Brutus. That is Julius Caesar's closest companion. And I would like to focus on this particular sentence: Julius Caesar's closest companion. I'd like to take you a few scenes behind where Julius Caesar, Cassius, and Brutus had actually grown up together. Not only were they childhood friends, but they were actually brought up together in the same place, which makes this line, Et tu, Brute, one of the most heartfelt lines. Remember that Brutus and Caesar were the closest. They were practically brothers. Imagine the situation that Caesar had gone through at this moment. This particular line, Et tu, Brute, highlights two very important themes of Act 3, Scene 1, Julius Caesar. The two most important themes are the themes of loyalty, the theme of betrayal. Brutus was Julius Caesar's closest friend. He was his best friend. To be faced with a situation where he has to choose between his country or his best friend has put him in such a dilemma. Imagine being a close friend to somebody else, and one day you realize you've been told that you have to kill him because killing him would do your country good. You've practically grown up with this guy. Brutus has grown up with Caesar. Brutus loves Caesar. And it is for his country that he had to murder his best friend. Imagine the pain, the suffering, the heartbreak that he had probably gone through just by picking up the dagger to stab Caesar. And on the other hand, we have Caesar, who loves Brutus. He trusts Brutus a lot. He trusts him like his own brother. And the very last person he saw stab him is Brutus. He would have not expected Brutus to actually murder him. Hence, he remarks, Et tu, Brute, because it is not just the stabs from the daggers and the swords, it is the stab to his heart that his best friend has betrayed him. When you study Act 3, Scene 1 in Julius Caesar, I want you to contemplate on the friendship of Caesar and Brutus. I don't want you to imagine Caesar as an evil person or Brutus as a disloyal friend. I want you to contemplate on the emotional damage that each one of them had faced. Brutus, a person who loved his friend but chose loyalty over friendship. And Caesar, who felt heartbroken, felt emotionally drained to realize that a person whom he trusted the most has stabbed him. He is not going to understand the fact that his friend chose country over friendship. All that he saw was a man whom he trusted and a man who stabbed him. Do you think that if Caesar would make it alive, would he have forgiven his friend? Now that's for you to contemplate. That's for you to understand. It's your story. Literature is all about what you think and not what the author thinks.